Hello there everybody, welcome back to a little spontaneous live stream where we're going to be doing some iRacing. Why not? I thought we could jump in and just do some iRacing. It's obviously going to be the F3 car because that's all we do. F3 is life of the F3 car. Hopefully everyone's alright. Hopefully not too many of our viewers have died of old age. It happens though. Not much you can do about it. As long as you know it's the most realistic, that's all that matters in life. Should have some spectacular action. As usual. Hello, Dave. Hello. That should be your doorbell. I've just done a doorbell for you. You should be proud of that doorbell. Morning, Mr. Ra. Hello. Hello, Thomas. Oh, I'm well tired. I don't know how many races we're going to do here. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm absolutely knackered. I woke up at like 2 AM and then I did a video and then I was like, morning. Setting up OBS. Brain is cooked. Super exhausted. I know. No, I started work at 4 in the morning. I started doing stuff at 4 in the morning. Technically, it's already in my brain. Hang on. In my brain, it's like not 6 PM, 7 PM. Crazy. I did a bunch of stuff with DaVinci Resolve. Updated that. Was doing some more OBS stuff. You click the subscribe button on all your hair, fella. Oh, welcome. You are now a superior being. You don't need hair. It's a waste of time. Everybody with hair, they're just wasting their time. Pointless. All the cool people have no hair. I actually shaved my head today. Can you tell? Oh, you can because I missed it. There's a little hat. I didn't fully shave it. I need to bit grazer it, but I did the clippers because it's not perfect. I rushed it. I look like I've been attacked by a lawnmower. That's alright though. I don't care. It's not unusual. Tom Jones in chat. There we go. Morning. It's not. Oh, it is. It is still morning. I hope you've all got a cup of tea. It's my cup of tea. Yeah, I need to trim my beard as well. It's a right mess. I need to get a Manscaped or whatever it's called sponsorship. Your mum's going to watch the Tom Jones concert. Oh. I think one of my friends is friends with his daughter, actually. Randomly. It's not unusual. $6 AM and you're watching instead of getting ready for work. Wow. Well, you got your concert. You got your concert to get ready for in July. Ah, no, which park in Derby? I know Derby well. Fun fact, I went into Derby we were dicking around when I was a teenager. We went into Derby KFC dressed in McDonald's uniform, and then had one of our friends come in a McDonald's uniform and go, "You're not meant to be in here," and then like start beating us up. That's a pretty funny joke. That's my memory of Derby. Right. You went there a few days ago and almost fell in a boating lake. Well, hang on, aren't all lakes technically boating lakes? How would when would a lake not be a boating lake? I guess a lava lake. There's definitely something wrong with this scene on my OBS that causes my encoder to overload. Oh well. Let's turn this off. Delete. Fixed. I need to work out why my OBS is so close to getting hammered all the time. Oh well, doesn't really matter. We fixed it. We know what the problem is. Right, do you want a poll? I think you do. Sorry guys, it's on Twitch only for the predictions. Plus 30i rating. There you go. Have a great stream. Thanks, Tom Jones. You can check back in and worship the church. Well, I'll probably be asleep. Oh yeah, we are well fluffy here. You can't tell. This could actually be an egg at the back of my head. Look. For all you know, there's an egg in the corner. Thanks, Simon B. Someone's in the comments section going, "What do you mean? I've never heard this myth." It's like, hang on, where are you? Like, constantly people are going on about, like, you need mods, you need mods, you need mods, you need mods. Trying to do more videos. I need to make more money, so I need to make more videos. It's hard being a YouTuber. It's good for you guys though, you get more content. Bloody hell. Woo! Yeah, we'll get more videos. There's a whole bunch of stuff to make videos on. Get in there. I quite like making videos, but I find it really hard to get into the rhythm of it. And then to set it up. And then DaVinci Resolve being weird and stuff. Any ideas? What? No, I just have infinite ideas. I've got a bunch of hardware stuff. We got loads of stuff to do videos on. Never ending. There we go, we get back in the rhythm here. It's a good car track combo. Track's nice and easy. I think we did like 10 races yesterday. It's always there's gonna be cars flying, guys. That's what it's all about. Yeah, well the thumbnail's just a generic thumbnail that I use. How do you know it's AC? Disappointing. The AC players aren't awake at this time. We only do racing with subs at like from 4 PM normally. The AC crew doesn't get up. They're all asleep till 3 PM. It's pretty hot in the UK at the moment, actually. It's a bit weirdly cloudy, but it's warm. We'll have to do some more mod racing soon. A heat wave. Last thing I read was that it's going to be raining non-stop. Hello, race seems. It must be quiet. What do you mean? Sheen, AC guy here up at 4:50 AM daily. But are you up in your sim rig? Are you sat in your sim rig ready to go? We do have there's 10 people always. There's always 10 people. I haven't. No, it just goes up and down. It's probably just encoder settings. You have work until 6. Ah, why would you work? It's terrible. I always feel bad for people in Tesco's when I'm shopping and I'm like, they're working really hard. I'm like, ah. But they seem alright, they seem happy. I think there's worse jobs. I mean, I've worked in Morrison's. It wasn't too bad. Just think everyone's going to be replaced by robots. Then what? Then what will everyone do? We'll have to have, I don't know what's going to happen. What will everyone do? Sit around doing nothing? They'll be like me, they'll have to start sim racing. You can't complain as a dev. How are those pole dancing simulators going though? Is that quite a big industry? I'm surprised that you sell so many of them. Did you when you said dev, did you actually mean div? That's actually div and dev are actually interchangeable words? Because you have to be a div to be a dev. Ah, dev burn. Nice game you got there. Hello, Dorky Polly Twitch. How's it going? What are you doing here? I don't even know who you are. But what are you doing here? Robot Polisher. I'm going to be the Robot Groin Polisher of the year. That's going to be my award. Polish my groin. Yes, master. You are good at polishing my groin. I know, I trained my whole life for it. How long, Super Sober? How long will it take before the entire iRacing community is on your lips? On my lips? What do you mean by on my lips? Which lips are you referring to? I was on your mother's lips. I don't know what you're talking about. iRacers hate me. They know I'm Chad Muscle, the top GM. They know I'm right, so they hate me. Hello, Mark Gaming. I'm going to gain 29 I rating. I'm going to gain 40 I rating, mate. I need to shave my head more. It's well annoying when you realise your head's not shaved. I would hire a person to shave my head, but it wouldn't really be a hairdresser. It'd be a hair undresser, head undresser. I don't like hairdressers though. How much does it cost? I've never had my head shaved professionally. How much does it cost if you go to a hairdresser's and you say, I would like a 0? Give me a 0. Never done that. I should do it. I'm worried that they'll cut me and give me hepatitis C or something. 20 to 40? Bloody hell, that's a lot. Can't afford that. I'll just do it myself. It should be, shouldn't it? Not like they can go wrong. They shave your head and you go, I think you cut it a bit too short. Oh, I didn't want it that short. It used to cost £5 in Middlesbrough for a haircut. Whee! This car. You were always surprised how they charge you the same as they would for a fancy cut. Exactly. Mark Gaming, you just have to take it. You have to embrace it. Thank you.
You've got wheel damage.
Look at this. Look at this slide. Look at this. Whee! 15 minutes till the race. He's going to be doing that in the race for sure. That's what they do. They can't help themselves. Click the like button on YouTube, guys, if you want to, even if you hate it, even if you hate the channel. Nobody clicks the like button these days, it's too much. Morning, Jet Red. Ploughed. Just got here. Oh yeah, we're just in practice. The race starts in 15 minutes. Got the pole up if you want to get on the pole. Go to the Turks to get your head done. What, they cut it off? Thank you, Simon B. I appreciate the effort of you clicking the button. At least one person's doing it. Just click it 40 times. Perfect. What more could you want? Am I going to do a GT3 race in memory of the Ford? What do you mean? What Ford leaving what? What Ford is leaving? YouTube made the choose to code the like button light up when you press it. Yeah, well, you have to say, if someone says click the like button in a video, it lights up. Don't know if it works for live streams. It works in videos. It's very creepy. Ford GT3s retiring for them. Why are they doing that? I didn't know that. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of GT3 cars, you know, because they're a bit. Well, it's GT3, isn't it? I think in real life they'd be awesome to drive. Don't get me wrong, but in Sims they're really boring. What's an ECCI? It's a force feedback steering wheel back in the day that was like regarded as like the best force feedback wheel, but they were terrible. They're awful. I used one for a while. They were smooth and they felt quite heavy and they had strong force feedback for the time, but they basically felt like a T500. It's a motor, but then it had like a really well, just Google ECCI force feedback wheel. Yeah, every time someone donates there, they can choose a message. Well, that's the last donation message, basically. It relies on the subtitles. Trying the brand new 2 cars coming to GT3. Well, no, I don't think until iRacing massively changes the physics. Probably not. Could I spin out a teabag? The GT3 cars in iRacing are horrendous. I mean, everything in iRacing is pretty horrendous from a realism perspective. But it's good. It's fun racing online, but I don't enjoy the GT3 racing. I think when you got a car with downforce in iRacing, it helps hide the tyre model issues. So that's what I tend to stick to. R-Factor 1 had the same physics issue. Cars with downforce always drove better. Yeah, you just have to drive iRacing up preemptively and on the pedals. So like, pretty much entirely the pedals. So if like you brake like this, and then you like trail brake, and then you sort of turn in and you let the car slide out. It's really weird how you drive it, and then you really try not to use the steering wheel at all, which is a good way to drive fast. But normally with real cars, you sort of adapt and choose different ways depending on the corner, depending on tyre wear, depending on what line you're on. You know, you might counter steer more. You know, there's loads of stuff you do. But iRacing, there's like a one way to drive, a single way to drive, like a Roman pillaging a village or a Viking pillaging a village. There's a single way to plummet to pillage that village. Pillage the village. Village pillage. It's weird that rhymes. Yeah. They're really sloppy, the GT3s in iRacing as well. And then if the rear steps out, it goes. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. They're really like vague as well. Mushy. Oh dear. Yeah. I might try the Porsche though. I don't think I have the Porsche GT3 car, but yeah. It's just iRacing. Hopefully it's something they fix eventually, because that'd be awesome. But who knows? That's another video. Hang on, my SimHub's turned off. Yeah, that's another video. Why iRacing can't ever change. I don't know. Hang on, what's this software? SimHub. We need to get SimHub going here. Doom Guy. When I test drove the GT3s at the end of the season, I thought 911 was most responsive. Yeah, because it rotates, but then it's a bit brutal when it goes over the limit, you know. You know how it is. Alright, come on, SimHub. Oh, maybe we need to restart the game here. Oh, does it understeer? Oh. Yeah, I mean, personally, I only like oversteer, so it's weird. Yeah, I like cars that basically always oversteer. I think that's what's fun to drive. Do they not have wet tea bag support? That's what's the point. Oh, I felt my tactile transducer do something there, so I think we're back on. I think we're back in business. For some reason, SimHub didn't launch when I loaded my computer. Oh, yeah. Let's see. No, why SimHub's not working? I've noticed with the tactile transducers with SimHub, it has some oh, it's on? Why is iRacing not? Is there a setting that's changed in iRacing? For some reason, iRacing is not seeing my SimHub. Well, let's download it. Download SimHub update. Oh well. Bananas and sushi, Formula 3.5. Hang on, that's gone. It's gone off the screen there. Let me just update SimHub here. What did he say? Next. Where is it? Where's your comment? There you go. Formula 3.5 was amazing. The IR01's still amazing. Yeah, it was weird. I think iRacing cars have got worse. The more I drive older cars, I'm like, hang on, these drive better than the new stuff. I mean, what do I know though? At the end of the day, we all know the truth.
iRacing is the most advanced and comprehensive racing simulation software in the world. It's also the most realistic.
What on earth is WebView 2? It's installing whatever it is. Skakus, you tried ACC after a long while. After playing AC1 with the DD wheel, I just can't do it. The force feedback's so bad. Wow, you know how it is. Vertex spec, nice recent video. Original AC cars are mad to drive with the right setup. Even with the default setup. Optimizing .NET binaries from a system. You got the... Send the car to get that rotation, which is quite risky. Well, yeah, you say you got to send it, but you don't, do you? Compared to other sims. iRacing is super passive driving. So... yeah, maybe you have to send it relative to other iRacing cars, but relative to every other simulator, it will be the same monotonous, the same brake, turn. the most uninspired method of driving, which is quite relaxing and perfectly fine. Might be a skill issue without the ABS. Some of the cars have mental setups, like the McLarens in AC. Their stock setups are insane, but everything in AC is a billion times easier to drive than iRacing. Even with the totally broken setup, it's easier to drive than, because you've got force feedback, so you can feel what the car's doing. But way more detailed. But yeah, obviously, like. Yeah, I think as I said in the video, when you have stiffer suspension, it makes the cars a lot more responsive. We're installing AX206 screen drives. Oh, there we go. Launch SimHub. Let's hope this works. I don't know why iRacing's not working with SimHub. Oh yeah, the Porsche RSR. All the Porsches in AC are fantastic. Yeah, it's really fun. Oh, here we go. New SimHub update. This was a while ago. Start with Windows. Here we go. Right, let's hope it works. Join back into the server here. The SimHub developers are amazing. Josh the Boss, what does Shader Patch do to AC Physics? It depends. So some cars have additional animations on them and features that Shader Patch enables. Some cars have like the new gravel tires. You have like the multiple ray casting from the tires, so it fixes the curbing issue. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, ultimately, AC is really good out the box. Why? Oh, there we go. We're back. We're back. I can feel my bottom wobbling. Is it Sebastian? Is that his name? The Simo guy. Does he even put his name in the software? Yeah, guys are legend. Order! Right, we're set up, we're good. 27 registered. Poll still... Is the poll there? Poll's closed. 100%. I need to do the poll again because you got nobody's put no. It's a new poll. Start prediction. You guys suck at this. 10 minutes. 30R rating. Yes or no. Starting the prediction. There you go. Get back in there. Thanks for subscribing. The name is Blondie. When's the next community AC night? Well, hopefully soon. My sleep got messed up. I had pretty bad insomnia again. But weirdly, I've had bad insomnia, but I've been sleeping better because I changed my pillow arrangement. Next level. Yeah, as a result, I've been waking up at like today I woke up at like 2 in the morning. So we'll gradually get back round to waking up, and then we could do... I like doing racing with subs from like 3 PM to like 8 or 9. Nicholas, that's it. Yeah. Super friendly guy as well. Let's go racing. Cheers, everyone. We've got some non-alcoholic Guinness here. I think I had a power cut last night. I think that's reset everything. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that, Gasper. I don't think I want to do hard drugs. Vegan Harlix. I don't know what that is. Beautiful. Let's have a look at the teapot here. How's the teapot doing? We have in the teapot 184 members. If you want to get in the teapot, here's the link to it on the screen there. That'll get you in the teapot. What a place to be. Trying to, I'd quite like to get to like 250 members in this. It's just like a chilled out Discord. We also have the official Game of Muscle Discord. They're well worth joining. Pretty good for everything, really. One of the best places to be. Right. Hot malt drink? Oh, I'm not drinking hot malt. Are you crazy? Robbly J, why don't vegans and vegetarians just create their own foods instead of making fake, highly processed chemicals? Well, they do, don't they, Rob? They do. But they companies want to make lazy food for them. So it's a business, isn't it? Can you not see? I'm just posting videos in there. Anything that I see that's interesting. Rafał! He's on iRacing. Erg. You turned into a pirate there. It happens. We have 80 viewers on YouTube and we only have 40 likes. If I do the maths, I think that's there's a miscalculation there. Absolute miscalculation on the like button clickage. I mean, I think we could get to 60 likes, to be honest. I think that is physically possible on the YouTubes. 60 likes is doable, I would say. I'm like, I get obsessed with likes. Hang on, is this the open session? This is an open session, isn't it? Go Go for this. Here we go. What can we do? I'll let you off. Thanks for clicking the like button, guys. Appreciate the support. Making the dream. Obviously, this is the best sim racing channel on the internet. All the others are terrible. None of them compare to this. They're all. Go to all the other channels and flag all their content. Especially Random Call Sign. That guy, one of the worst, if not the worst. Champion Joe as well. He plays too much AC. Go and, you know, demand he apologise. I mean, nobody... I mean, Dave Cam shaved his head to copy me. Other than Dave Cam, though, I mean, Tony Kanan's not got any hair. But, yeah, you know, I mean, who's he? He just turns left very quickly. What a noob. See? I can turn left. That was even faster than he's ever done. So, look at this. I'm just finding the grip, guys. Warmed it up. Right. Got to get those tyres warm. Getting the marbles off them. That's it. Tickling the tyres. Tickle those tyres, boys. You're only here because Matt Malone and Basic... Well, you know... Matt Malone's probably overdosed on driving sims. Oh, look at that. This open setup's doing me a special one. Matt alone. I don't hit apexes. Oh, there you go. Hit that one. Just warming up the tyres, guys. New setup, you have to find the limits, you know.
Green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
I have techniques that other people just don't understand, and I've just realised, where are my goggles? I keep forgetting to put them on.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Charles, well, you don't understand.
iRacing is the most advanced and comprehensive racing simulation software in the world. It's also the most realistic.
I did watch the Indy 500. We were live streaming we live streamed it, didn't we? It's good fun, actually. Those cars looked absolutely unhinged.
I don't like ACC, but I do like the Normalist. But that is amazing. So it's probably one of the, well, one of the or not the best simulation to practice, like even F1 or GT mods. It's really good.
I'm looking forward to when iRacing makes its tyres realistic, because I'll obviously dominate. We will absolutely destroy all the iRacers that don't know how to drive in slip, which is most of them because the game doesn't support it. So I can't wait. We'll go from a typical 5k iRater to like 7k, not even trying. You know, it'll be a momentous occasion. And I'll be drifting, so it'll look cool as well. No text-to-speech. We'll do text-to-speech when we have breaks. Breaks in the action. That's when we'll have text-to-speech. Oh, here we go. Look at this. 1:57 is a okay time. So we'll get there.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
1 lap of fuel left. I don't need any more. Easy. This is the best track in iRacing. Well, no, Road Atlanta is the best track. But this track has the best racing in iRacing. Basically, it drives like an oval track. You just trundle around. You drive with your brain closed. You really don't have to think to drive this track. Yeah. Brains are overrated. I've done fine with no brain for years. Look at this. Send it. This will be like 5th place qualification.
Chicken flag, chicken
7th place qualification, exactly as I said. Called it. Called it. We're not last. We're going to get wrecked. .57s is what we should be doing. It's alright, it's a warm-up race. I don't like to qualify on pole because it's too easy. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I've had an idea. I can use this camera, which is turned off at the moment because of the power cut. I can use this camera. Oh no, I can't. Forget the idea. It's a non-alcoholic Guinness, so I don't drink. I can use. Yeah, I need to put a capture card into this computer so I can put another webcam on there, and then I can NDI it to the other computer. I have a problem in that there's not enough space in my computer for a capture card. Computers, guys. Oh, here we go. Here we go. How much fuel do we need here? We'll put a little bit more in. I don't trust it. Here we go. Charlie Becky, if you're looking for something different, try autocross mods. Yeah, no, I was thinking we could use the shader patch tyre thing, and then we could do some off-road racing. Someone needs to make some motor storm tracks, like giant dirt tracks for AC.
The DNF today would hurt our points a lot. 5 cars left to grid.
You didn't like it? Well, I did. I mean, I can't help it if you don't have good taste in drinks, you know. Next we'll say you drink coffee. Here we go. Fasten your seatbelts. Pretty much guaranteed to get wrecked here. That's how the cookie crumbles. That's F3. That's Road America. That's iRacing. If it's not from a car driving into you, it's from the tyres turning off. If it's not from the tyres turning off, it's from someone else's tyres turning off. And if it's not from their tyres turning off, it's from just
waiting on the final car to grid.
General drunkenness. Rotten Street, get in there. Turgid attack.
I don't like ACC, but I do like the normalist.
The normal.
That is amazing. So it's probably one of the one of the
Here we
or
go.
not the best simulation to practice, like even F1 or GT mods.
Green flag, green flag.
Time to get wrecked. You want to be on the inside of T1, but I don't have much choice here.
Right side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
And that is why you want to be on the inside of T1. And that is why iRacing is dog shit. What can you do? Ah, what a shit simulator, guys.
Wing is damaged.
I told you. Top split every time. We should be able to pit. Nothing you can do. Absolutely nothing you can do. Sim shit, drives is shit. Welcome to iRacing. Why are we playing it? I hate myself. It's entertaining though. I was looking forward to a nice race for you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that iRacers have ruined that. We'll pit and we'll finish the race. We'll get places back. What you need to do with iRacing is bring a positive attitude. So that when the to mask all the issues of the simulator. What were they doing? What? I told you have to be on the inside of that corner. Yeah, it's actually impossible. A positive attitude is all you need. We'll pit with no front wing. I know. It's my fault for loading the sim though. We're gonna pit and then we'll have to recover it back. But like, what can you do? We had space in front of us. There's no need for the other cars to be doing stupid shit at the start there. Absolutely nothing you can do. Absolutely nothing. Let's get pit. And let's get a new nose. Nose job time. Thank you to whoever that was that drove into us. They did a great job. Good takedown. No quick repair, but it's probably like a 1 minute repair. Oh, they are?
iRacing is the most advanced and comprehensive racing simulation software in the world. It's also the most realistic.
I feel bad for people that pay for this game and then play it, and then you have like a few hours to play sim racing, and then inevitably get the race ruined,
We can repair most of the
and then they take it out on themselves because they don't know any better. Here we go. We got to beat this guy, Dylan the Wrecker.
Okay, go.
Don't be a product of the issue, be the issue, exactly. I should have driven into everyone else preemptively. That's the best way. If you wreck someone first, they can't wreck you. Be the wrecker, not the wrecky. Do what the Tories do. If you destroy things, no one can destroy you. Pretty genius, really. We are all on the same page. How much are you betting that what happened there was a car on the inside, he had to brake to react to a car in front being a bit erratic, and that pushed his tyres over the limit, which caused him to spin into us? I am calling it now. I'm calling it now that that's what happened. Right, we need to get a 157. .5 seconds this guy in front. That's it, we just got to beat this guy. The guy that wrecked us. We must destroy Dylan. The Dylan chase is on, guys. Forget everything else. Look how much I rating we lose if we finish in 15th. Genius. What's the name of the display? Which display? The thing at the top right, that's Race Labs. Nah, this is a lot. AMS2's really slidey. And AMS2 you drive with the steering wheel a lot. This is iRacing's really grippy until you start sliding a little bit. Then the tyres overheat and then it slops around as if you're on like snow or something. It's just the physics of iRacing. AMS2 it's like you're on mud all the time. Oh, when's the new beta? It's game changing. They'll have updated the tyres. It'll be fun to try. Yeah, AMS2's got good AI. Runs well in VR. You can create races with your friends quickly. Not bad. Just a polished Project Cars 2. But yeah, there's a lot of like super AMS2 fanboys that won't take any criticism. You get it in every sim. It's every sim really. Like you always get like religious people for each game that they happen to play a lot of, where they can't take any criticism of the game they play a lot of, and then they're like the rabid fans. Game changing. Hello, Random Cool Sign. How's it going, man? I just told everyone to flag your channel. I don't even know if you can flag channels anymore. Nice. Random Pastel Donata.
The car in P1 just after the fastest lap. 57.588.
What I don't get with AMS2, right? If they just made it like even like just more grippy in general, like they up the track grip by like 40%, so it would be ridiculously grippy. I think it would be way more fun to drive. I think that would just be better to play. It'd be as unrealistic as it is now, but it wouldn't feel like really wish-washy. It would be like, oh, it's really bitey and pokey. It'd be really fun. In some ways, I think the driving in the Codemasters F1 game is quite nice and pokey. It's a bit bland and lacking dynamics, but I think if you're going to do like, if you can't do better than AMS1 or Assetto Corsa 1, if you can't do better than them, you might as well just make your game bloody fun and like, you know, grippy. You might as well. Bitey, grippy cars are pretty much always going to be more fun than slidey, sloppy, slow cars. It's going to be more intuitive as well for a lot of people. Fanboys everywhere. The one who amuses you most is a computer hardware. Being a fan of a multi-billion... Yeah, that is really weird, Simon P. Yeah. Really weird. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I've always... Whatever is, when I'm buying a new computer, I just do like an epic research session for like a week or so, and I'll be like, right, what's currently the best thing I can get for my money, and what's currently the most stable, and that's what I go. So I flip-flopped over the years. I flip-flopped between Intel and AMD and Nvidia and ATI and, you know, I mean, obviously the 3DFX Voodoo 2's the best. You know, nothing beats the Voodoo 2. We all know that. And I'd like to again actually make you all aware of my sponsor for this live stream. Really, I'm really proud that we have this sponsor.
This video is sponsored by the 3DFX Voodoo 2 graphics card. 8 megabytes of RAM, 100 megahertz of processing power,
Whoa!
800 by 600 maximum supported resolution, SLI for double the speed. Your PC won't ever need more power. The Voodoo 2.
Absolutely amazing, guys. Don't get better than that. Oh, Cheers Ellis showing off. We're going to be live streaming G Police. Looking forward to that. Actua Soccer. I saw that you could. It leaves footprints in the snow. I'm looking forward to playing Shogun Total Warrior as well. Shogo Mobile Armor Division.
The pace car is out of control.
Thanks for following. Welcome to the Colt Teapot Zone. Remember, if you also subscribe to Random Call Sign, you will gain 3% more girth. And who doesn't want 3% more girth?
The leader is running 57.8.
It's a combo deal. You have to subscribe to both. You can't just subscribe to one. Yeah, it's specially tracked on the internet. Vivid nostalgia. I get vivid nostalgia playing vintage computer games like iRacing. I actually think it's fantastic. iRacing has managed to basically effectively be a living computer museum of early 2000s racing game physics, and you can jump in and play it whenever you want. So honestly, really, really good what they've done. There's not many games where you can actively play early 2000s gameplay. Like, for example, you can't play it's hard to play, well, you can play the original Counter-Strike, but it's not the same. You know, the original Unreal Tournament and stuff. All those games have been replaced by like new netcode, better graphics, updated online systems and stuff. But iRacing, the geniuses that they are, and just the historical preservists that they are, have maintained iRacing pretty much identical to how it was in 2008 when I first played it. So fair play to them. And you know, it's important to keep your local museums funded, and there's always the risk of digital stuff disappearing, but iRacing are keeping it alive. LOL! That is an unfair joke to make, Gamer Russell. I'm a fan of iRacing. Runs on a potato. Like an ant. I don't know what is the Switch Android based? No, it's Nvidia Tegra, isn't it? I don't know what it's called. New Switch is going to be announced this year, actually. Just an upgraded one, though. Yeah, I miss old games. There's a couple of old games that I've always wanted to complete, but I never got around to doing it, and I'm going to. There's Myst, which I'm going to do in VR. There's Hidden and Dangerous I always wanted to complete. The original Commando games, I've always wanted to do them. There's a whole bunch of stuff.
5 to go. We can move up.
Yeah, Company of Heroes is awesome. It's a shame there's not more games like that. The original Rainbow Six. Sort of tactical, plan and do the thing type shooters. This is Gran Turismo Resort. Rogue Spear. Don't you hate it when you get hit by a Rogue Spear? When did Rogue Spear come out? That was the one that used Unreal 2003 engine, I think. Moorhun. Yeah. We just look. This race has been a disaster. The next one will be much better, I'm sure of it. Dylan's a murderer, and then he's driven away after murdering me. Typical guy. Absolutely typical. Oh, 1999. What was the first Rainbow Six called? That was so good. Rainbow Six, Delta Force 1, Delta Force 2, Project IGI. The AI in that was so bad. You would there'd be like a guard, and you would shoot a guard that was stood next to another guard, and he would die, and then the guard stood next to him would be like, "Oh, everything seems fine." His like mate's just dead next to him. The worst AI ever. It was so stupid. But Project IGI had awesome, huge maps and stuff, which was really cool at the time because that was quite new. And like Delta Force had big maps. I know I did try Max Payne 3, but I found it lacked the. It didn't really have the appeal that 1 and 2 did. They went a bit sloppy with it. But I absolutely loved Max Payne 1 and 2. Some of my favourite games, that. I had the demo for F-16 Multi-Role Fighter. That was by Nervologic. And I just play the demo non-stop. Take off from the base, drop some bombs, land, take off again. I couldn't afford games, so I just play the demos. Everything seemed like super advanced back then, but I mean, I guess it was because there was nothing else. Like when the games came out, they were absolutely at the forefront of what could technically be done in games. So it was like it was actually advanced because a new game would come out that would do something that no other software had ever done. So it was really interesting. Whereas now, you get that with VR sometimes. You do sometimes get it with games, but a lot of the time, I think AI will introduce some like really interesting role-playing dialogue stuff that will be totally new. So that'll be good. But a lot of the stuff now is like, it's obviously games just made for 12-year-olds, and it just tells you exactly what to do. There's a lot less sort of interesting games design. Gigabytes! I'm alright, how are you doing? I've been up since 4 in the morning. So I'm live streaming now to just try and stay awake, to be honest. Brain's absolutely cooked. Yeah, I've seen the text to speech, the large language model stuff, yeah. It looks awesome. There's also that Unreal demo. So I think it'll be fun for me and for live streaming because we'll be able to play stupid characters and, as long as they can make it fast.
You've got 2 laps to go.
Oh, I always wanted to complete that SWAT game as well. The top-down one. It was, it was like 2D, like sort of third orthographic projection. You're doing all right. Watching you makes my day better. Well, that's a bit. I mean, that's from my perspective, that's pretty disturbing. Like, how? Imagine watching this and it makes your day better. Isn't that bizarre? What's wrong with you? Oh dear. Yeah, the whole point of this channel is to make your day worse. But that does make your day better, because you go, oh, at least I'm not gamer muscle. You know, and then you go, oh, actually, yeah, life's not that bad. At least I'm not iRacing. What do I think about Rennsport, Stephen Mills? I think it needs more development. Yeah, the force feedback's a bit weird on it at the moment. It's a bit slidey and it's not particularly active. Some of the track models look really nice, but it doesn't run that well on my system, at least with 3080 Ti. The esports stuff's awesome, like the events and stuff. I did their launch event I had a little silly roll on that, and that's really cool. And I like the opportunities that brings. And I know a few of the people that work at Rennsport, and there's really awesome people that work there and stuff. But yeah, they just need more in the game.
The pace car is out of control.
It just needs a lot more in it. I think they announced it a bit too soon, and so it's a bit weird. But you can't buy it, so you can't. You know, I don't really. There's not really much to like review on it because it's all beta and stuff. So it's not like. You know, if you could buy it, then I'd be like, well, it'd be different to when something's a beta and free to play at the moment. But yeah, no, hopefully they get more done on it. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. iRacing is a bit of self-flagellation, yeah. But I actually do like this car track combo, and you do get really funny situations. It's a bit rubbish when someone bins you on T1 for no reason at all. I imagine that reason is that they had to brake and they went over the limit of the tyres and then spun into us. We'll see in a second. But this car track combo is just a nice relaxing car track combo. Don't you think it's weird? The Nürburgring 24 stuff is really weird. How they did it was foggy, so they didn't do racing from like 10 PM, and then they had the cars come out, but they had them come out like do 5 laps, and then they were like, oh, well, we're just going to cancel the race. But there was still an hour left on the clock, so I don't know why they didn't just keep trundling around the track and then finish when it finishes. I thought that was really strange. That whole Nürburgring thing was well weird this year. And also, if they had done, so the minimum they're allowed, the minimum race length for the Nordschleife for it to be classed as a race is 8 hours, and they basically only did like 8 hours, literally on the sort of on the dot. So it would have been better for it to have not counted, I think. Really, I mean, it's not even a proper race, is it, at all? For a 24-hour race, if you've only got like 8 hours of racing, it just doesn't make any sense. But it's a shame. I think next year I'll try and go to it in person. I've always wanted to. I like the 24 hours at Nürburgring as an event. Right, we're going to do the next one of these. This was a disaster. Absolute, unmitigated disaster. Let's see what happened and what the excuse is for the car that drove into us. Let's look at the data. Let's analyse what went wrong. in Game of Muscle Crash Investigation. Air car crash. Order. Court of Muscle. Schedule some testing. No, we need like spikes. Right, here we go. Right. My prediction is that the car on the outside, someone did something weird in front of them. The car to the right of me broke to avoid them. That caused their tyres to go over the limit, and then they flew into us. Or a car. Two options, or the car to the right of us broke for a car in front doing weird shit, and then the car behind them drove into the back of them. Those are my two predictions for what happened. Let's see. Let's look at the data. As I say, you always want to be on the inside of this corner, but I had no opportunity to go to the right. There's just a train of cars there. What? I mean... Honestly. What is that? Chop split, baby. I can't do anything else. Like there's no way for me to see that. Yeah, but I mean, I can't go anywhere else. And I'm miles away from them. And there's no reason for this guy to be here. And there's a huge gap in front of us. I mean, it's actually ridiculous. Oh, dear. Why is he... Why? Why? Exactly. Why is he even so close to these cars at the start? You just don't need to. I know, Jared. It is. I loaded the simulator. What is he doing? What is this? Oh, well, he's set. No, he's 2.1. Okay, fair enough. I was going to say 7.1 KI rating doing that. I think he did. I think he might have fallen asleep at the wheel. Fair play to him. Why does he not? He was on his mobile phone. Here's an impression of him. We go live to the cockpit of Dylan. Whoa! Oh! Oh! What was he doing? Oh, Jesus Christ. Dylan! Dylan, mate. I really hope he's drunk. On a put for sure. Oh, it's only 15 minutes to the next one. It was alright. The key with iRacing is to just take it. Just take it. As I say, iRacing is like being in prison for committing a crime. That's how you end up in prison, normally. I mean, you might not have. You might be innocent and you've gone to prison and you're like, I'm innocent. Why am I in prison? I shouldn't be here. But it's like going to prison for committing a crime and then getting your soap, throwing it on the floor in the shower and bending over. That's what it's like. That's iRacing. And so you know what's going to happen, don't you? That's one. As long as you know you're prepared and you've just got the soap ready, you can you're ready. You can brace yourself. That's iRacing. The mistake a lot of people make is they do iRacing and they're not prepared, and so it's the shock. The shock of it is a bit much. Dylan the villain. Simon B, why do these people have to drive so bloody close in the first place? Because the skill is to minimise the potential of being able to avoid an accident, you really want to make it as likely as possible to have a huge pile up from netcode or whatever normally happens at the start of a race. So it's crucial that you put the most fragile part of your vehicle into the most fragile part of the other vehicle preemptively. It's it's just motorsport. You wouldn't understand. TC, afternoon. Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to the chat. Welcome in, guys. Well, I guess we'll do the poll results here. Bloody hell. Fortunately, hardly anyone voted no, so you guys were safe. Andosaurus 3R3X, exactly. Everything I say is true. Everything. Did he start from the inside of the track or the other side of the grid? I don't even know. He started behind us. So he overtook us and then drove into me. Oh dear. So I think if you have a higher safety rating and a lower safety rate, if a lower license guy drives into a higher license guy, the lower license guy should be penalised more than the higher license guy. So you still lose rating as a higher license guy, right? But the point would be, if an A driver and an A driver hit into each other, it's equal. So it's just the same as it is now. But if like an A license guy gets a contact with a B license guy, the B license guy gets penalised more. No, Jared, it's fine. Don't worry about exploits. Look, don't think about it too much. It's a good idea. I think it's worth trying. This would be hilarious. And then, basically, as an A licensed driver, I could just go around driving into lower safety rating drivers. Yeah, it's good. It's a good plan. I think, at worst, it would be funny, like the rest of iRacing. So, I don't see the problem. Returning chatter, iron jacked glue. Why is it saying returning chatter? Why did you return? Why would you return here? I think it's about 4 to 5 years to be buttered, rammed enough in iRacing to stop caring. I've had an iRacing account since 2008, so that's like 4 years. And that's about 4 years, right? 2008, that's about 4 years ago. I think everyone in chat could confirm 2008 is about 4 years ago. Pretty much. I mean, it's only a few years ago, let's be honest. The orange box just came out. Portal, Team Fortress 2. What was the other game in the orange box? Portal, Team Fortress 2. Was it Half-Life 2 as well? I'm afraid it's been 84 years. Shit. 84 years. I'm 140. Counter-Strike Source. Oh, that was it. Unless you're hyper, your I rating is just luck. My I rating is pure skill. Luck and pure skill. No, opposing force was for Half-Life 1. You're right, it was Barney's Revenge. No, you're right, it was Counter-Strike Source. No. Half-Life 2 came out in 2004. Orange Box came out in 2007. Portal, Team Fortress 2, and Counter-Strike Source. No, because Counter-Strike Source came out before Half-Life 2 did, or at the same time. Hang on. Orange Box. This was back. Any of you that are watching are younger. It was Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2. Oh yeah, It was Half-Life 2 and Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and Half-Life 2 Episode 2. It was the episodes. Dodge Source had already come out, I think. I know, it came 5 games. Half-Life 2 and its standalone expansion, Episode 1, had previously been released. 3 new games were included. Half-Life 2 Episode 2, Portal, and Team Fortress 2. There you go. There you go. So good. Team Fortress 2 is amazing. Portal was amazing. And Half-Life 2 episodes were great. There you go. Left 4 Dead was good as well, yeah. Rank Up Gamers. Who Matt? Oh, Matt. I'm Matt's. Quick, think of a clever British pun of Matt Malone's name. ChatGTP. Hang on. Chat. Whoa! Come on. Quick pun! AI's too slow. Make a clever pun. Make a clever British pun out of the name Matt Malone. Here we go. Here we go. No, it's not even done the right thing. Ah! No, out of his name. But it's broken. Oh, ChatGTP's terrible at jokes. Right, I'm going to join the next race. That was a disaster. Refund. I tried to use AI to help and it didn't. I need a mullet wig. Iron Claw Project Glue. My relationship with iRacing is like being in love with my... Yeah, can you not... Don't use words like that because you know what the internet's like. I'm sure you meant to write therapist, but you're just dyslexic. Like a postman? How does that make sense? Right. New poll. Start prediction. Gain 30 I rating. 15 minutes. Get in there with your channel points. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to click the like button, I wouldn't. Just don't do it. But no, nobody does. Hello, Orimu. Thanks to everyone that's become members and supported us. Really appreciate it. Remember, you can link your Prime and you can become a member for free. And if I get like 100 members on Twitch each month, I get a bit more money. I don't know how many we're on now, probably like 5. But I appreciate it anyway. I don't really care. Any support is great. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, if you yeah, that's it. That was it. What else can we say? Nothing else to say really. Andosaurus, I asked ChatGTP to make a joke about you. Why does Gamer Muscle never get tired of sim racing? Because he finds it really fun. I know it's the jokes are terrible. It's really, you can't get it to do jokes. It's always the most obvious crappy humour, like worse than Christmas cracker jokes. Who makes Twingos? Is it Renault? That's a classic. Who makes Twingos? Do you want the full history? The Twingo is made by the French automaker Renault. Why is it a bad car? There we go. It's not generally considered bad, but it's received mixed reviews for several reasons. Performance. The Twingo's engines, particularly in the early models, have been criticised for being underpowered. Interior quality. Some reviewers and users found the interior materials to be of a lower quality compared to competitors. Space. Its interior cargo space may feel limited. Reliability. There's been concerns about the reliability and safety. It's a dangerous car. So, Oromu, I asked to make a joke about iRacing's tyre model. Oh, iRacing's tyre model, it's so realistic. It's like the developers use squared wheels as a prototype. It's perfect for anyone who wants to experience the authentic thrill of driving on ice. Thrill of driving on ice whilst being chased by bees. What? Where's the bees come from? And why would you have bees on ice? Bees aren't in the winter. Where did bees come from? What's that about? Why does Gamer Muscle blame the sim instead of his own skills? Because in the world of sim racing, admitting you're at fault would be just too unrealistic. There you go. Yeah, that's good. Killer bees. Yeah, why would you blame yourself? What's the point in that? When you're playing a video game, you're playing a video game for fun, presumably. Why would you blame yourself? Like, it's not a job. If you're doing a job, you're like, oh, yeah, you better be damn critical about yourself because you don't want to lose yourself or other people money or, like, cock things up for other people. But, yeah. I think people shouldn't blame themselves for games. Gamer Muscle needs to learn how to drive. How long have we got here? 4 minutes until we get wrecked again on T1. The poll. 10 minutes on the poll. Let's get the poll on the screen. There it is. Look at that poll. That is a glorious poll. We are gaining 30 I rating in this one for sure. Your local gamer, what is the best wheel company? What type of wheel? Like boat wheel? Like, I don't know what, you need to be more precise. Cheese wheel? I mean, I never really liked Laughing Cow. I prefer like some of those German cheeses. But like, do you mean like wheelbases? Basically, it's a pretty close call between Moser, Acertec, Simucube, Simagic, Fanatec. You know, you just look at what wheel rims the companies have. Do you like the wheel rims? Are they doing the thing for a good price? That's it, really. The wheelbases are all very similar in many ways, and the differences mostly comes from the driving simulators, not the wheelbases. So, price and whatever wheel rims that the company does, go for that, really. I mean, we're using the Moser at the moment, but we'll use Fanatec, we use other stuff. I really like the Acertec button boxes and the Acertec quick release. The Moser quick release works fine as well. Acertec has a bunch of nice wheel rims. Simucube has really nice software that's nice to use. I would say as well, if you were buying all at the same time, I would say it is probably worth buying pedals and a wheelbase from the same company, because then the software kind of connects together and you have less bits of software, which is probably not a big problem, but it can be nice having it all in one thing. And especially if you play console games and you've got a console supporting wheel, that can come into play. But yeah. Yeah, I don't personally. I wouldn't recommend Canvas. I've not used this stuff, but it's not. They don't stand out to me as something I wouldn't. Yeah, but this Moser I've had on the rig for like 6 months now. Absolutely hammering it. Moser R12, really good value for money wheel. We had the Fanatec CSL DDs have been really good. Used them for a long time. Used an OSW, which is very similar to the VRS wheel. That's really good. Hello. Mad Cats DD, yeah, no one will be able to compete with them. I heard that they're pretty mad cats. That's not. That's stupid. Simucube 2. Yeah. The guys at these companies are awesome as well. Like, I mean, I've met people behind Acertech. They're really nice. The people at Fanatec are awesome. Simucube people are really nice. You know, the people I've met at Moser are alright. Yeah, it's alright. Oh, thanks everyone for watching adverts on Twitch, by the way. If you do watch an advert and you don't want to, you can get Prime or become a member and then you won't have to watch the advert. Alright, there we go. Did I say it in time? I don't think I did. I tried! Tried to say it in time. Was that Moser or was that the other company? Yeah, just find the best deal. Yeah. Don't get too stuck up on it. We're at a good point with hardware, to be honest. The software is a bit of a problem in sim racing at the moment, in that basically AMS1 and AC are the only two simulators that drive naturally. Our race room does as well, but we've gone through a phase in sim racing where companies have like gone down this route of we need rain, we need day and night, we need really complicated tyre models, and so they do these mentally complicated tyre models, but the cars drive worse than AC1 and AMS1, which have very like relatively simple tyre models. So we've kind of had like 5 years of cars that don't drive like cars. They really have pretty big physics issues. A lot of people don't notice it because, I don't know, they're new to sim racing. Maybe they've never been on a racetrack. Maybe they don't push cars and want to balance the limit. Maybe they don't do any drifting or anything. But it's really obvious if you've like played, if you've been in a real car over the limit, or in a real car with downforce, or like slid around and maybe done like a skid pad drifting thing. You know, it's really obvious the weird shit that you get in iRacing, and ACC's a bit bloody weird, to be honest. Like some of the stuff, the robotic nature of the vehicles, but it's not too bad. But it is ironic. But I mean, the tyre models work in more conditions and do other things, so you know. But yeah, it's a model issue. The more complex a model is, this is not just driving sims, tyres or anything. This is like anything. If a model is more complicated, you might be able to get certain data and you might be able to get more complex data out of it, and the model might be more versatile. But a more complex a model is, the harder it is to engineer a specific result from the model. So it takes longer to get a specific result. So a very simple model might be limited, but if you design the simple model correctly, you can often get a specific result that has very specific utility to it. So that's the sort of conflict with models, complex models versus more simple models in a general sense. There's probably a whole philosophy on models and justifications for complex versus simple, and where a complex model might beat a simple model and a simple model might beat a complex model. There'll be like loads of... It'll be an interesting topic to do a doctorate on, to be honest. Could you do with a Budgerigar sidekick? I don't know what that is. Gasper, never tried the drifting on PC. Car Extra, I know I've not tried those. I wouldn't bother with them, just play AC. Let's go qualifying. I mean, it's a bit like tea bags, really. At the end of the day, you can put loads of spices into a tea, make like a chai latte or something, and it might be really nice, but sometimes just a basic English breakfast tea is all you need. Does the job. Thanks for clicking the like button on YouTube. You can subscribe as well, but I don't think YouTube sends out the streams to new people. It sends videos out to new people, but no, never the streams. The streaming just goes to regs. Spar's £1 tea. I've never had that. What is it? You like to drink really fast. What can you not drink slower? You do know that you can drink slower. Like, you know that's an option. Dishwater. You like PG tips though, BRT. So I don't know if I can trust anything you say. Can we type the brand of tea, guys, in chat that you think's the best one? Let's see how dumb our viewers are. Let's see. Type the brand.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
One word. That's all you got. Market data. I mean, look at this. We've got a few Yorkshire teas in there. I saw a few PG tips. Retrofly, you better be trolling. Yorkshire, yeah. I mean, obviously Twinings is the best, but Yorkshire's fine. Waitrose Lou. Hang on, Simon B. outing himself. Oh yes, Waitrose. I like my Waitrose. It has to be delivered by my servant. Oh. Wait, some of you are typing words I don't even understand. We can tell who votes Tory by what tea brand that they're drinking. Grass clippings. You can actually catnip tea. I've actually got some, but it actually tastes like lawn. It's really weird. It genuinely tastes like lawn. It's quite calming though. I bought it for the lols. I thought, oh, that'd be interesting. But it genuinely tastes like grass.
One more lap.
Well, the only political candidate anyone should vote for in the UK is Lord Buckethead. Count Binface. That's the only... Count Binface is the only politician I can get behind, to be honest. Imagine if Count Binface was Prime Minister. How good would that be? Honestly, I'm not even kidding. You think I'm joking? I'm not. 100%. It would be amazing. He'd be like, oh, here we are at the United Nations. And one country is killing people in another country. Over to Britain now with the veto. And then a pan across. And a guy wearing a dustbin on his face. Oh, it'd be so good. It would be perfect. And it would be better than all the pretentious stick-up-their-arse politicians. It would genuinely be better. It wouldn't even be... It's not that it would be... It would actually be better. It would actually be better. Yeah, exactly, shift control. Yeah, some people do. Yeah. How can you say catnip is the most realistic lawn taste if you've never tasted any type of lawn? Exactly, that's true. That is true. Good point. You got me on that one. Lawned. Champagne socialist. Excuse me. I'm not a peasant. I like to refer to myself as a printer ink socialist. Champagne. What kind of poverty person do you think I am? Yeah, I think I've eaten lawn before by accident. I used to play football. I've certainly fallen over face first into the field. Oh, it's over. Oh, good. We qualified really far up front in 11th. What a disaster.com. Ah, it's nice knowing you all. Ah, this is going to be worse than the last one. 93% of you think that we're going to get 30 I rating. Oh, good luck. Good luck. There's all the people that typed PG tips. Gosh damn, the civil service MI6 shadow government would have a bin face kicked out. The shadow government. Shadow government.
I am the shadow government. Mightifully strong.
If you think there's a shadow government in the UK, do you honestly think we have a... We don't have a shadow government. We have wealthy people that control the majority of stuff through the basic nature of capitalism. It's not a shadow government, it's just the establishment. MI6 don't really do anything, and the civil service are just people that do what they're told to do and get underpaid for it, generally speaking. So, yeah. Sorry I've ruined it.
Shadow government.
Oh dear. Yeah, it's just capitalism. It's not a shadow government. It's just the establishment. That's how it works. It's boring. It's actually boring. Here we go. See those trawlers with tyres around this side to protect them? That's what we need in Ireland. Exactly. I actually wear tyres when I go outside so that I can walk into people and knock them out of the way. What's my football team? I don't watch football. Obviously, as a child, I supported Manchester United because I totally didn't pick the best team at the time to support. I don't really care about football.
The pace car is out of control.
Zero Seb has followed us. Welcome, appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. Come in the chat room and cry yourself to sleep.
The estimated strength of field is 2,755.
Hello, Chedhead.
Let's take opportunities.
Am I doing Majors 20? I don't know what Majors 24 is. What's that? Major? What's that? Oh, Le Mans. Well, how do you get from Le Mans to Major? When's Le Mans 24? Guess we could do it. I don't know.
5 cars left to grid.
Depends if I'm here. This, no, I probably can't do it. Right, here we go.
Green, green, green.
We don't want to be on the outside, 'cause the outside is always death.
Right side.
But I can't get on the inside.
Car on your left.
There we go. I got to the inside.
Clear.
Oh, death behind us! Replay's gonna be good.
An incident behind.
Oh, there's more than an incident. There's body parts all over the track.
Car right.
Dipsy doodled him.
Keep to the left.
No, I'm not grinding. I'm just playing.
Keep to the left.
Right, here we go. Next, here comes the death.
Keep to the left. Clear.
Full send.
Go
What?
there.
He's gone. Bopped off the track. He's been bop mangled. Oh, this blue car's lagging all over the place. What's a DDU? A digital display unit. I do, but I'm not using it.
Car right. Clear on the right. Right side. Keep to the left. Keep to the left. Clear.
Please don't drive into me. I'm stuck behind the lagger. I would be most appreciative, Mr. Eniko, if you don't drive into me. We probably will do. He's on the way to the hospital. Not again. This guy's lagging so much.
Right side. Keep to the left. Keep to the left.
Don't drive into me, lagger. There he goes. I knew he was going to crash. I knew he was going to crash. Fortunately, not into me. Oh, here comes another wrecker behind us. Bloody hell.
Car on your left.
No, you're not close enough to even vaguely get a pass. Why do they always do that? They're never close enough to do the pass, and then they always send it in a way that basically is very likely to cause a lagcident. That's my new word for a lag crash.
Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
There he goes. That was a nice overtake. That wasn't hard, was it? That wasn't too bad. You can do a good overtake. Full Sandra? Full Sandra Bullock? Speed? We need a new film like Speed. How good was that?
Great job. Get to go.
I watched that like quite recently again. It's awesome. Oh no, Aniko's coming to wreck me.
Car right.
It's like a cheese.
Okay, on the left. Still there, hold your line.
Don't cheese me.
Still there. Clear.
Don't cheese me. He's gonna cheese me, I'm telling you.
Car right. Still there. Clear on the
He's
right.
definitely gonna cheese me. I'm defending the inside line. He's just slowed this down from the gaggle here. Terrible. Full cheese. This guy's gonna quantum leap me for sure.
Left side.
Here comes the cheese.
Still there. Keep to the right.
While he was trusting the net code there. Good driving around the outside though. It was a good overtake from the cheese. Fair play to him. Can't be bitter if someone does a good overtake around the outside.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 56.983. That was his fastest lap of the session.
See, let's hope we can catch with the other rest of the field here. That'd be good. Ah, 1x. Do a quantum leap on lap 1. That's what happened to me in the last race, so. Hope the car. Oh. Hope the car behind doesn't force us to lose this draft train. Oh, hang on. Too wide. I forgot to put the salt on. Sorry. Sorry for not salting the chips, guys. Salt's now on. Too wide. But we'll work on them, don't worry.
Car on your left. Still there. Still there.
Oh, he's not done the pass fully, and now he's squeezing us off the track.
Keep to the right.
Mate, I'm here.
Clear on the left.
Very close.
Car on your left. Stay on the right. Stay on the right.
Oh, it looks like a crash up front's going to happen. They're not getting through that, I don't
Stay
think.
on the right.
Mate,
Clear on the
what? He just drove across my nose. He's so lucky he didn't get netcoded there. Absolutely drove across my nose there. You can't just turn in on the car in front of to your side. Well, you can, they always do. Oh, there's got to be a crash. Here we go. Will we survive it? Fasten your seatbelts and glue your nipples together. It's about to happen.
There's an incident ahead.
Ah, you got to paint. Get some spray. Spray your paint. Spray it. Get a fence spray thing. It's a lot easier. Yeah. Get a garden sprayer and then go over it with a brush. It's like 1,000 times faster. It's the best way to do it. No real motivation. Who needs motivation? Oh, getting the carnage zone here. Nice driving so far. We've still got 4 wheels. Probably won't be for long. Yeah, they sell the pressurised buckets where you pump them up. They got them in B&Q. And it's if you've got two people, it's even better because one can spray and then the other one can go over with a brush. And it's definitely the fastest way to do it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's good. Lol, do you want to move in the braking zone, mate? He saw that I was going to go for a move and then he moved across. He wanted a car in his arse. Do I have damage? Mostly mental damage from playing this game, yeah. We did have someone drive across a nose cone earlier. Man, we should be doing 57s, I think, so we're like a second off.
The leader just did a 57.234.
Full send. Thanks for clicking the like button on YouTube, guys. Really appreciate it. Subscribe if you like the content. Click the bell. And there you go. If you enjoy what we do and you want to support us, you can become a member. You can do, yeah, whatever. What else can you do? Oh, we got a Patreon. Got affiliate links. If you're buying stuff on Amazon, like a house, you can use my Amazon affiliate link. Amazing. What a time to be alive. I'm on the inside, mate. And I'm braking after you.
Still there, hold your line.
Lol. I brake when you brake. That's how it works. Takeshi's castle in front of us. Will we defeat it? Boulder's going to come out of nowhere. Hit us in the face.
Mind the gap.
Okay, let's go.
No, okay, but I woke up at 4 AM. So I'm just trying to stay awake.
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh.
You bastard, flat to you. Stay sharp.
Ah, you're moving! You're moving!
Bring the top down.
Don't you shit!
Ahead, clear on the left.
What a shit! He opened up the inside, I get there, and then he moves again, and then he pushes me on the grass in the braking zone. Takeshi's.
Alejandro,
What a shit!
hijo de puta.
Oh, we got salt. Takeshi's a
You're dead,
shit.
man.
He's an absolute shit. Right, we'll get him.
You got it, slow car on the right. Go left.
We're coming for Takeshi here.
let's go.
Absolute disgrace from Takeshi's Castle. Disgraceful driving. Absolute mega disgrace. Sega mega disgrace. Like a refund. He's going to wreck us, isn't he, Takeshi? For sure. For sure he's going to wreck us. Yeah, I'll wreck himself first. It's fine. Oh, that's a bit of a wide line. Joker lap complete.
The car in C1 just set the fastest lap. 56.884.
Alessandro, cambiamoci alla scia, cambiamoci.
Por favor.
Facciamo scambio scie, non perdiamo tempo, forza.
Ah! Why did the pink car brake so hard? What,
Vai, non ti attacco, vai.
you can't. Ah, this simulator's so shit with its physics. The car in front broke hard, so I have to brake to avoid him, and then the tyres turn off because you're at the limit. A terrible simulator, ruins the racing every time. Fortunately, we pushed the brake and the accelerator so we could keep it on the track. Oh dear, stupid physics in this game. Anything that involves like reacting to someone, and it just all goes to shit. Bloody Takeshi's running away now. We've only got 3 laps. Why did that pink car brake there? It is the most realistic. Why did he brake? Why did he brake there? Didn't make any sense. That was like I had to really aggressively brake to avoid him. It didn't make any sense. He didn't have a car in front of him. Absolute disgrace. Hey, we're good racing here. I'm trying to beat Takeshi. Oh dear. Every time you're having fun in this game, the physics rear their ugly head. Alright, we're catching back up though. Should get with them. Exactly, badly dressed onion. We are carrying on. It's fine. We fortunately I know about pushing the brake and the accelerator, so we didn't spin. Well, he can't be that unconfident. Oh, traffic cone. Top split. Not that that means anything in F3, but. No, but the GT3 cars have even worse tyres because they don't have as much downforce and they're heavier, so it magnifies the tyre model issues even more. They drive like bloody slot wagons.
You got a slow car on the right. Car stop on the right.
Yeah, generally.
There's an incident there. You got a slow car.
Takeshi! We beat the castle. Yeah, generally, I find GT racing more like it would be better. They're just rubbish in this, so you know. You should watch James Baldwin's video when he first plays at iRacing, and he's like, you could just see he's really having to hold back. he's just like he's obviously bloody quick still, you know, but it's so funny, like the absurdity of how you have to drive the GT cars in iRacing. Like, it's all right once you've learnt. Once you've learnt what you can and can't do, and you basically play it like Trackmania, it's fine. But
2 laps to go.
let's go. Sorry to any iRacers watching that I've upset. But we've got links now to like tons of real drivers saying exactly what I've said. So, but
iRacing is the most advanced and comprehensive racing simulation software in the world. It's also the most realistic.
Can't argue with that. Let's go. It's been a good race though. Good racing, you know. I definitely think the older cars in iRacing drive better than the newer cars. They're more responsive. They're more immediate. They're less floaty. That's from iRacing's training video. Nah, the GR86 is still shit. It's just got really aggressive traction control, so it stops the tyres from sliding, which then stops them overheating. That's all that is. I know, that's the problem. Injector glue, exactly. It's the only sim where you can jump in and there's like a couple of different cars with at least 3 or 4 splits, so that if you've ever bothered to like practice or get somewhat decent, you're gonna have at least 10 people to drive against. ACC, I guess, with LFM, but not at like American times. But ACC's just GT3, so yeah, I mean that's just the reality. iRacing's the only sim with enough players that people that are within, you know, that are actually at track pace any time of day will be able to have a race. That's pretty much, that's just the reality of it, which is why it's so vital that iRacing fixes the tyre model. That's why it's so important. That's why I bother complaining about it, because at the end of the day, iRacing is going to be the main sim platform for it's just established. So that's why I bother saying stuff. I wouldn't, otherwise I just wouldn't bother. You know. AC2 will be terrible. It'll be messed up. Come on. Don't be optimistic. Don't be naive. ACLFM's alright, but they run weirdo content and it's a bit dead at American time zones. So ACLFM's good at European time zones. With some of the cars, but it's not as active as iRacing at all. And LFM, in all their wisdom, run really shitty cars and crap mods rather than just good stock content in AC. I don't know why, but like the F4, the MX-5, they are running the MX-5, but F4, MX-5, Shelby Cobra, the Radical SR3, the Porsche Cup 2017, the Porsche RSR. The Maserati MC12. There's loads of cars in AC, stock cars that are amazing. So, but you know, well, watch my last video on the channel about AC if you want. about what, you know, the mod myth for Assetto Corsa. A lot of people just don't realise. Oh, here we go. Can we get a bonus pass? Here we go. It's risky. It's dangerous. It wasn't actually that bad. This ended up being a good race, considering we got Spadoogled. Hello, Plastic Bud. How's it going? This could be 30i rating. For those of you that got in the poll. It's 27.
Chicken flag.
Right, we'll have a look at those incidents.
Oh
no!
Really well.
35. That was a nail biter for those of you with the poll. Blessed be 7th. Injector glue. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. No, I know the problem. Like so because I'm old, I know people that have been like that were aliens back in 2007. And so yeah, no, it's that's the thing, is like when I if I do racing with subs and some of the guys I know that are genuinely really fast drivers, they will just be like so much faster. And that's even than people that are quite good in AC and stuff. And so, and general online racing, you know. That's it. Yeah, they just need to. I mean, I always say it non-stop. It's like a religion mentioning the tyre model. But if they fix the tyres in iRacing so that you can actually drive like a car, so not like a bobsled, and the netcode and the damage, it'd be fantastic. It'd be 1,000 times more fun to actually race. But you know, well, that guy just drove off the track behind me. I don't know what that was, but. Yeah, it's just competition. It's the same with Counter-Strike. Like, all the really good guys just end up going to face it. But yeah, and the people that like competitive FPS games tend to just end up going to Counter-Strike rather than other stuff. But, oh. Absolute puntage there. What did the cheese do? Oh, he's turned it. Oh, he got cheesed. I mean, the thing is, if you are... Oh, yeah, the big crash at T1. I'll go back to it in a minute. The thing is, if you're fast at iRacing, you will be probably fast at other sims and real driving as well. Because iRacing forces you to drive under the limit or preemptively know where the limit is. And so it forces you to drive in a way that will make you even faster when it comes to other sims if you also have the skill of being able to balance at the limit. Because iRacing will make you maximise the sort of corner line and the preemptive component of driving. So that if you're really good at iRacing, then you can maximise the reactive component of driving. And being smooth and not doing lots of inputs will obviously be fast. That'll be fast in real life, so... I'd be fast in everything. The less you're moving the wheel, the faster you'll be, because the less resistance. But it just makes it frustrating when there's accidents or you have to drive a different line, you know. I do BRT. It's the Church of Muscle. People have to be told non-stop over and over again until they can quote it verbatim. There we go. Look at this cheese. Let's have a look at this. Be so careful. Well, you do, but then once you've memorised it, you can turn your brain off. It's really contradictory. Like, this track with this car for me is like relaxing, totally relaxing. Same with like this car on the Nürburgring GP or, you know, circuits where I've memorised it. Because you don't have to be constantly balancing the vehicle, so you could just turn your brain off. It's good. There you go, Simon. As long as you know. As long as you know the gospel. The gospel of muscle. I think that's what they're working on fixing. It's a surface overheating mid-corner and from lockups and stuff. And then that's, yeah. I know, they don't know who they're racing against. How long, where was this, we'll watch their crash as well. Takeshi's Castle. Oh, hang on. This was cheeky. This was a cheeky block. This was absolute... Look, we lured him to the left. We got him over to the left. And like, we even got him over to the left twice. Look, here we go. Get him to the left. He reacts. We've got space. And then he blocks again. He's allowed to do that, but it's cheeky Takeshi. Can't be too bitter of that. He's allowed to do that. It's fine. Well, you should, yeah, inject glue. I think the force feedback in iRacing actually just reflects the tyres reasonably well. The problem is the tyres are just terrible. But it does have like range to the force feedback, whereas ACC is messed up because of Unreal Engine. So the force feedback in ACC is absolutely atrocious. There is hope. There's definitely hope. Yeah, he's allowed to do that, but not to me. Right, here we go. What's this? What's Pink doing here? He just... Like, look how much I'm closing on him. I'm having to put on absolutely 100% brake here. Because he's braking super early. Why is he braking so early there? This is like a follow through corner. He just brakes massive. Look at the car in front pull away from him. The car in front is pulling away whilst being driving on the grass. So why? Out of the blue, he just like brakes so much. Crazy. Is he a noob? No, he's got a license. Well, 2.6k A license. That's fine. Should be fine. What happens when you lock up and the car just goes? Good old brake accelerator catch, though. Right, let's see this Takeshi wreckage. Ah, did he get netcoded? No, was he? Why would you turn it? So this is something that people do in iRacing over and over again. They take the hot lap line, there's a car on their inside, and they drive the corner as if there's no car on the inside. But weirdly, he's noticed that the car's there, and then he's gone, oh shit, and then he's turned out. But like, why would you even turn into that in the first place? It's not even single monitor. You know that there's a spotter, and you've just been racing a car down the straight, so you know that there's a car on your inside. You don't need a spotter. You don't need to be able to see them. You can hear them as well. So you just don't hot lap like you just don't take the line away from the car on the inside. And then you don't do that. What that? Lol. Is it out now, Jason Murphy? Hang on. Is there a new AMS2 update? Ah, we'll have to play it. Is it out now? Ah, we might have to jump into it, guys. Then I can make a video on it. And then I can get more death threats from AMS2 fanboys instead of iRacing fanboys. Yes! Every sim racer hates me. Davius, thanks for following. Oh, it's not out. Okay. Oh, good move. Woo! Like, that's how you do it, guys. Accelerate into the car that's on the road. What a takedown. I mean, what can you do? This is beautiful. I mean, really? Hang on.
Che bastardo, mi ha fatto via 4X pure a me per ne.
Lol. Yeah, the start of the race crash. There we go. No, it's a 90-degree rejoin. It's a classic. 90-degree rejoin. You can't beat them. AMS2, Diaries of a Bad Driver suffers from too many cars. Well, yeah, too many cars, but you understand it because you've got artists that need something to do, so they might as well do cars and things. It suffers from the fact that the tyres are really complex and they can't get the tyres and physics are very complex, and so you can't get a specific end result out of them easily, and there's so many components to it. So you end up having stuff that slides all over the bloody shop. The diff doesn't seem to work properly in AMS2. Never has done. It's super weird. It's like driving on mud or something. So much so that if you drive AMS2, the rallycross cars actually seem pretty decent. Like the off-road driving is actually pretty good. If you take a road car with the road tyre and drive it off-road, it seems more like a rally car, like the Formula cars. You just drive them off-road. They're so weird. It's so weird. And then all the AMS2 fans are like, it's amazing. It's like, it is good if you're playing with the gamepad or you're playing with a low-end force feedback wheel, and it feels quite nice. It's really easy to drive. Oh, the throttle in AMS2. When you push the throttle, it's like it's all disconnected and delayed from when you push the throttle and the power should go down. It's like it's utterly disconnected from the power delivery. It's crazy. It's so mental. And then the cars are like really steering wheel authoritative, which is a thing from Project Cars 2 and Project Cars 1, where you basically over-egg it into a corner and then you can overlock the steering to drive faster. It's like, because it's so complicated. Because I know the tyre model is really advanced. It's just so... It's a million times worse than AMS1 though. But I mean, yeah, it's got wet, it's got dirt. It's technically advanced. But yeah, the cars just do not drive at all like cars. Well, they do in some ways. Like some of the cars, GT3 and stuff's all right, and but what was this? Classic. What a takedown, Matthew.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, good take. Oh, Red Bull gives you wings. Yeah, the suspension's also super weird in AMS2. A lot of the bumpiness is due to camera settings. AMS1 is fantastic, Alpaca Man, as well. AMS1. And well done, Tony. I mean, gin it to win it. It was a good kill. To be fair, you really took out this guy. Look at that. He's absolutely done. Yeah. As I say, I think the big problem is there's been a big push from like 2014 onwards, 2015, where sim racers demanded, like, we want rain, we want day night, we want all this shit, we want all this, and it's like, no, you don't. You really don't want that. What you want is pretty consistent handling cars, somewhat decent force feedback, online ranking system, and decent single player with AI that's fun to race against. That is what sim racers actually want. Good single player with some kind of structure to it, with AI that's not terrible. Online ranking, but like how LMU is, really basic online ranking, a race every hour with safety rating and what have you. Game runs nicely. Force feedback tells you what's going on, and the cars are controllable like they are in AMS1 and AC, which is also what real cars are like. But instead, there's a vocal minority of absolute morons that are like, we want day nights, we need driver swapping, we need rain, I want 1 billion cars, I want 50 Formula cars, I want 30 vintage cars, I want all this. It's like, no, because what you'll do is you'll do one race in the wet and you'll go, oh, this is shit compared to the dry, which is what most real drivers don't like, driving in the wet. It's worse. It is worse than driving in the dry. Yeah, you know, this is another video, another rant video. Oh dear. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. What can you do? Let's have a look at the results here. We got plus 35. It's not bad. Let's do another one. Yeah, no, look, don't get me wrong. Day and night, right? So if you're doing an endurance specific simulator and you've then focused, if you're going to do, if you've got really good first of all, you would have to have a ranking system. You'd also have to have, a ranking safety rating system with servers and stuff. You just need to hit all the basics, but once you've got the basics, by all means you can have driver swaps, and then you can have, if you're doing endurance racing, day, night, and rain and things. But those come after you've absolutely nailed the basics. Like, it's like iRacing, putting rain in iRacing. It's utterly ridiculous to have rain in a simulator that doesn't simulate tyres on and over the limit, because rain massively increases the variance and the sort of unpredictability of grip on a track surface. And even though wet tyres, obviously, they're more forgiving than slicks are in general, so it kind of offsets it a bit. But like, you need to do the basics first before you start doing stuff like day, night, and rainy things. And then the fact is, most sim racers cannot do 5 laps in the dry within 3 seconds of track pace. If you can't do that, all the other stuff is irrelevant. Everything else, pit stops, strategy, setups, weather, it's all irrelevant to 90% of sim racers who can't even do 5 laps within a few seconds of pace consistently without crashing. So, you know, and they're the ones that are demanding all these things. And then I would say, fine, if it's casuals, if it's for casual players, well then if it's for casual players, well then you need to have the single player structure, and then you need to have the difficulty settings, and then you need to have assists that allow them to be able to do 5 laps consistently, or 5 laps at a pace that you've got the AI set to, so they can actually enjoy those features. But that would require really good AI and really good single player. So it's just, you know, Jason Murphy, yeah, that's what it is though. So a lot of people, when it comes to game design and computer games, their arguments stem from, I've seen this in real life, oh, I think that'll be good in a game. And then, for some reason, developers listen to them. You don't necessarily need a canned effect. It's not canned, it's still physics driven. But you just have like, just how it is in AC1. Or using IIFFB or something. You just need to be able to feel the braking and the rotation. And you could choose to turn that on and off. It's not... A canned effect would be something like rumble strip. It would be physics driven, like telemetry driven stuff that you have for sim experience. You're using the wrong word. It's not a canned effect. It's a physics driven force feedback effect. Canned would be a pre-recorded sine wave. That's a canned effect. That's what canned means. You're using the wrong word. You're saying a potentially abstract, physics-driven force feedback effect. Yeah, LMU's got really pretty bad force feedback, to be honest. No, Skywork, you're just talking about wheel lock. That's not the component of AC force feedback that's helping you brake at the limit. What you're feeling in AC that helps you brake at the limit that's lacking from other sims is the slip of the tyre causes the force feedback to get lighter, and so that gives you a range of force to know where the limit of braking is. And then also there's a force for the rotation of the vehicle. Maybe it's accidental or maybe it's from something else, but as the back of the car rotates, it pulls on the wheel with a range of force for the amount of rotation there, so it lets you know where the limit is. And that's what IRFFB's seat of the pants effect is, a physics-driven effect that as the car rotates, it applies a differing amount of force to the base game force feedback. So you have a range of force feedback load for the rotation of the vehicle, which is similar to what you'd feel in a real car through like your body. And that's not a canned effect. Like this canned effect is a pre-recorded sine wave. So when you drive over curbs and it plays a spike, it just does a burp. Or if you're ABS, it might go burp. That's a canned effect. So it's not a canned effect. People get really confused on this. Yeah, it's not the point where they lock exactly. It's a range of force before the wheels lock, because you can feel the grip of the tyres, which is exactly what you're using in a real car. In a real car, you feel the G-forces. When you brake, you feel the G-forces from braking, and you know how much to modulate the brake pedal based off the forward and backwards slip capacity of the tyre. And then the more you're slowing down, well, you know the brake's working, and then if you suddenly slow down less, you know that the tyres are getting over the limit for braking. So yeah, the thing with LMU is it has very forgiving tyres, so it means that even though the force feedback's nowhere near as detailed as AMS2 or AC, or even iRacing in some ways, because the tyres are so forgiving, it doesn't matter so much because you can drive off the visuals. It does have quite aggressive counter steering in R-Factor 2 and LMU. Thanks for subscribing, Plilskin. Guys, you should check out Matt Oliker's channel if you haven't. Give him a sub. I think there's some weird input thing with LMU, personally. Like, when you turn the wheel, there's like a dead zone in the steering, and it's as if the tyre, the physics for the tyre doesn't operate straight away. It's like some weird... I think there's an underlying broken thing going on with the physics, to be honest. Because that's not in iRacing, that's not in ACC, it's not in AC1, it's not in AMS1. So, to me, because I play all the simulators a lot, when there's one thing that's really different in one sim to another sim, it really, really stands out. And there's some weird behaviour in the centre of the steering in LMU. And, yeah. New video releasing tomorrow morning. Well, is this on your channel, Matt? It'll basically be about praising AC. Matt, you should do, if you want to get subscribers on your YouTube channel, when the new AMS2 update comes out, you should do a video on AMS2. You should call it AMS2's latest update is game changing. AMS2's new physics update is game changing. Call it that. In the thumbnail, have a car on the screen and have an arrow pointing to the wheels, to a tyre, and have the text game changer pointing to the tyre, right? I'm not joking, this will get you like 30,000 views. And then in the video, start the video by going, Automobilista 2 has just had its biggest update yet. The last update was fantastic, but this one really takes it to another level. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why these new physics are so game-changing and why you need to get AMS2. Just do that, and then just say everything that would make AMS2 fanboys really happy. So like, I've tracked a few cars myself, and I really noticed straight away playing the latest update of AMS2 that it really lined up with my experience of driving my own race car at the track. Specifically, what I noticed was the sheer depth and complexity of the tyres, with it offering way more nuance compared to other simulators on the market. Just say all that stuff. Honestly, if you did that, you'll get thousands of views. All the MS2 fans will post it on the forum, and they'll be like, oh, wow, yeah. Because that's what they want to hear. It's so funny. You should do it for every game. Every single game. Every single game. Just say really positive. Just make out that every single game is the best game ever, and every update's the best thing ever. It's it works. That's genuinely it works for anything. I mean, I got invited to go to America to fly a real plane just because I was saying that Microsoft Flight Sim looked amazing. So that's, you know, I can see why YouTubers do it. I literally got to fly a real aircraft by being overly positive about a game that wasn't even out. That's how it works, guys. I mean, it was amazing. I'm not complaining. It was bloody amazing. I can totally see why YouTubers are, like, mental. Like, why wouldn't you? You know. The more that you're like that, the more you get. You can make hundreds of thousands of pounds. Easy. But it requires you to just be, like, an absolute shell of a person, just a marketer. Exactly. Oh dear. No, I've tried. I've tried contacting Yorkshire team myself. They're not interested. Hello. Oh, look at that. Hello. I think we need to move the brake bars a bit further forwards. Just warming up the tyres. I like to do that every lap, every first lap. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure the next AMS2 update is going to be totally game-changing, guys. So click the like button. Maybe, I mean, it'll be really funny if it is totally game-changing and actually amazing, and then I do a video going, "Oh, this is actually really good," and then you'll all be like, "Hang on a minute, you said in your live stream that you would do that, and now we don't believe you." And I'll be like, "Oh no, but actually it is." That'd be confusing. I mean, it'd be awesome if it was. Like, if AMS2 was, like, more peaky with its tyres, basically drove like more like AMS1, more like AC, or even more like Race Room, or even more like iRacing, but without iRacing's on the limit behaviour. If it was like that, that'd be bloody good. I'd be hyped. Ah, 1X. Hello, Amber Saber. We're just we're chilling out on the e-racing. The boy who didn't cry wolf.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
You were taken out of a good deal once because you weren't super positive about the thing they advertised. Wow, you know, that's what you get. That's why if you've ever been around like marketing companies. That's why if you've ever been around marketing, like people that work in marketing, they're like zombies. The worst, I was at an event for Honda. Someone I knew had won a race car, and then they were doing a big, they were giving the prize out to them. And, not a race car, they won a road car. And the whole event had loads of like Honda marketing people there. And they were absolutely like glazed over zombies. It was so weird. I'd be like, oh, so what do you think about this? And they're like, oh, Honda's really good. I love this job. I really like what they do. I was like, oh, okay. It was literally like, you know, like some kind of Scientology meetup or something, but for Honda. Thanks for subscribing. There's people like that. There's lots of people like that in marketing, where they're not cynically in marketing. They're not, you know, they're not like, oh, I do marketing to make money, but yeah, it's a pretty terrible job. I'm basically worse than an estate agent. They are like completely 100% on the Kool-Aid. It's really strange. Abnormal lap. We're going to cheese this. We didn't do the first lap, so I need to get this time. Easy going. This is all about driving the aerial around the track. The car's secondary. It's all about the aerial. This whole class of vehicle was built and designed as a way to move an aerial through a racetrack quickly. Glory to the aerial. It's strange that they put the aerial in that position on this car. Like, you would have thought, I guess your eyes see past it in 3D. But you maybe would have thought there's a different place to put an aerial. But I enjoy this simulation of effectively driving a submarine.
The pace car is out of
Thanks for
control.
following Luke Costello. Welcome. Appreciate the follow.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Look at that. Oh dear. It was a terrible lap. Thought I'd done alright. Right, here we go. Oh no. Thanks for subscribing, Martin White. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're well. That's more than enough fuel. Right, let's see if we can survive T1 this time. That'd be nice. We're on 94 likes on YouTube. I think we can get to 100. It's possible.
Keep it clean. The DNF today would hurt our points a lot.
Right, let's go.
5 cars left to grid.
11th is the worst place.
Good luck, everyone.
To qualify, you really want to be like 6th at worst. Top 5 is ideal. Or 6. Puts you in the top in the 3 rows. Anything outside of that, and you're in the punt zone. I need a pizza or something. I'm starving. Are you doing LFM, Matt? Later.
Green flag, green flag.
Whoops. Not good. Not good. Too much throttle. That cost us like 6 places. Oh wow. I wanted to make it exciting start for you guys. Ah, there we go. Skillfully avoided that.
Holy shit, what happened? You guys couldn't even go one fucking corner without doing some stupid shit? I just looked at my rear view and I just saw death. No, you're good. It wasn't you. It's just a bunch of people next to me. They just sent it. Just sent it into turn 1. I don't know what the hell happened. I was just sideways in the gravel.
Car right. Still there.
Why are you driving into me?
Car right. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear.
Let's go! The VRC Tourers. Oh, Donington, nice. That'll be good. Oh, this guy's lagging again. Oh, no. This car warping all over the place like a bloody Starship Enterprise. Do you think we can pass him on the right? Let's try and lure him on the left. Okay. Whoa!
On your left. Still there. Hold your line.
Jesus Christ.
Still there. You're in the top 10. Keep to the right. Clear.
Oh my goodness. He almost put his car in the bottom there.
There's an incident ahead. Go right.
Let's go! Not a bad start. Got 4 wheels. Happy days. This pink car was the one that broke Checkers, I think, last time. Watch out for... Let's watch out for brake check shenanigans. Well, 0x so far. Beautiful. Oh, here we go, guys. Fasten your seatbelts. We're closing in.
Great job. 10 to go.
Top 5? Wow. We're in glorious 7th. I think we could get a podium out of this one. We'll probably wreck, but oh wow. A pink devil.
the left. Keep to the left.
Risky moves. Too wide. Too wide.
Clear.
That's risky. It's the car bottoming out. Get that bottom out. Too wide. It's the early break. So I want the draft off him to get the pass.
The car is P1. Just set the fastest lap. 57.4.
Let's try and get him to the left and go up the inside. You ready?
Fastest lap of the session. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
I tried. Lol. I thought he might have been it from thinking that I was going. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Marco. I'll give this guy a heart attack. Here we go, attack number 2. That was a warning shot previously. Fire the second salvo of rockets here, guys. On Omar. Are you ready?
Left side.
Full send.
Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Omaha beached him. But beautiful. Absolute textbook. Oh, he's coming back. I'm just going to stick it on the inside here.
The car is P1. Just set the fastest lap. 57.474.
Oh, he's not even bothering.
Ring fifth.
Push, yeah.
He wants me to take him. He wants me to tow him to the next cars. He wants a good towage. Tow master. Absolutely towed. Towed in the hole. Oh, toad in the hole would be nice, actually. I bet you don't know what that is, Matt. Bet they don't have that in South Africa. Toad in the hole. Toad in the hole. Toad in the hole. Do you know what Yorkshire pudding is? You must know what Yorkshire pudding is. They must have Yorkshire pudding in South Africa. Yorkshire pudding with cup of tea and bitter roast. I bought a turkey leg, actually, to put in air fryer. £4, right, for a turkey leg, and you get enough meat for like 4 days off it. Enough meat for 5 people. Rice pudding. I do like rice pudding, but it's just too much sugar. How's it going, Mr. Pongalugu, as well? Hope you're well. Toad into all. Toad into all. Aunt Bessie's. I do actually use Aunt Bessie's gravy. Not a mince pies though. Yorkshires. Right, why do people buy pre-made Yorkshires? Like, it's not hard to make. Bit of flour, a bit of like milk, and some egg or something. Some egg. Sounds like smeg. Use some egg. Ah, you're from Yorkshire. Yeah, pre-made Yorkshires are stupid. You can make like a whole bunch of Yorkshires yourself and just put them in the freezer. Pre-made Yorkshires is for like type of people that buy Mad Catz force feedback wheels. You've been told that in a real car, you don't know the tyres are locked until they're already locked, eh? Well, I mean, it depends on the car. There are some cars where it's really hard to tell if a wheel's locking. That's why they put the lights on the dash. Some like GT cars. But, I mean, you can literally just go in a go-kart and you can push the brake and see what happens when it locks and how it then feels. It's pretty similar in full-size cars. You feel the G-force is changing. Paddling Dygat? What? Shotgun in bathroom. It's a famous South African dish. Best served cold. Simon B, anyone use Simucube? Bought an e-stop button and the cable doesn't fit in your base. Oh, he's going for it there. I see him busy reading my chat. I was reading my chat, guys. What a fight! Omar versus Muscle. Nice battle here. You ready for this, guys?
Clear on the right.
What a fight! Gave him some lawn. Lawnmower man. Whoa, we're drifting. Wow, it's Scuba, you got to start somewhere. You might as well start bungee jumping. It's the most extreme way to start sim racing.
The car in C1 just set the fastest lap. 57.333. That's 5 laps to go. You're back in fifth. It's going well. Keep at it.
Skywalk, you're a bit delayed, matey. Oh, well, I think I do have access to the beta. I don't have any pets, no. Oh, he's not racing us. He's just holding back. What's the fun in that? Just keep racing. It's funny. iRacers just don't want to race. It'd be way more fun if he was proper battling us. I mean, I know he's probably trying to finish the race without a crash, but... You know. I'm not racing, exactly.
Left side.
Here he comes, here he comes.
Hold your line. Still there.
Ah, he's giving it up. Like, I mean, what's the point? Bloody hell. What's the point? Well, you're paying so much to race. Why coast? I mean, you know, he might be thinking, oh, there's no point because he's just going to wait till the final lap, which is fine. Strategically, that would make sense, but, you know. You're getting fed up with SimuCube. Right, SimuCube's alright, it's good. Alright, pick up the boys from kindergarten. Take care, man. Thanks for popping in. And guys, check out Matt Oliker's channel. Can someone, if we've got a mod in it, can you post a link to his Twitch and his YouTube so you can, he's quite new. And he threatened to shoot me in the toilet with a shotgun unless I promote his channel, so give him a follow. I've got a plan, guys. I've got a cunning plan. If I'm slightly slower, car number 3 will catch up with the car that's behind me, and I think it will crash into the pink car. What do you think, guys? This is my plan. If I'm a little bit slow, there we go. Look. Now the car behind is going to catch up and crash into the pink car. Are you ready? This is the plan.
Car right. Clear on the right.
This is the plan. Pink car's going to get crashed into. Tactical driving here. You ready? I was a bit too slow then.
You got about 5 laps.
I was a bit too slow.
Left side.
Too slow.
Still there.
I messed it up.
Still there.
The pink car drove into me. What a noob. You can't race in this. He just drove into me. What an absolute noob. He just hot lapped into me.
The gap is 2.2.
What a noob.
Michael, don't pass, push, man, push.
It's so stupid, isn't it? That maybe that was netcode. I don't know.
It's a race. Mike, pass it.
Maybe that was netcode. But so dumb. Like, I was right on the inside. He just turns into us. It wasn't even entertaining. I was hoping that he would go flying off, not me. Bloody iRacers. That was well boring, but thanks to the brake and the accelerator, I caught the car, and we still got 2 laps here. It's not over till the fat lady sim races. Let's go. I don't know why we like really went off the track from that, even though it was him turning into us on the inside. It was a bit weird. It was a very weird reaction for my car to go how it did. Is the fat lady already sim? Well, it's over. It's over then. It's still done. Close the stream. Delete the internet.
2 laps to go. 2 to go.
Come on.
Okay, let's go.
Can we get the pink car back? It's not over. Okay, he's like 5 cars in front of us. Probably is over. He might spin, you never know. He might spin. Spin the wheel of fortune. Oh, they're all going to wreck, guys. They're all going to wreck, and I'm going to get the places back. Come on. Come on. You know it. You know it's happening. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be magical. Let's go. They've got to wreck, haven't they? They have to wreck. Come on. Hello, Matthew Hudson. How's it going, man?
Last lap.
Welcome to Pump Racing. That's true. Nah, they'll wreck, don't worry. Oh, we're alright, yeah, we're just messing around on our race and it's good fun. Oh, how are they not driving into each other? They really should do. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. They should. I mean, if it's anywhere, it'll be the next corner. Really, if they're proper iRacers, there'll be at least 3 cars crashing. I think they're just too far away from each other. Punt G Battlegrounds. Yeah, they're not close enough to wreck. Disgrace. Really, they don't know what they're doing. Not real iRacers. Right, let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at the pink car's punt on us.
2 laps of fuel
To be fair, he did take us out and he did finish in front of us, so credit to him. It was a good takedown. I can't really be bitter. It was a good takedown. He won the battle. I'll win the war, but he won the battle. Let's have a look.
There's the flag. It's over.
Fair play to him, he beat me. You know, at the end of the day, he's in front of me, so clearly you need to drive into people from the outside into the inside. I would have thought it would have caused my car to fly into his, but let's see. Let's quarter of muscle on this. Right. Here he comes. Yeah. What? I'm on the inside. He's driving as if I'm not there at all. I can't take a tighter line. I could not take a tighter line. Where does he want me to go? Where on earth does he want me to go? Why does that pump me? Ah, I mean, really? Does he want me to... Well, I'm actually in front of him going into the corner. Then he doesn't brake as soon because he's gone deeper. What does he want me to do? Like... And why does my car go like that? Oh, because the contact pushes the rear over the limit, which then causes the rear to lose all grip, which you can't do anything to catch because, well, it's iRacing. Once again, another fantastic demonstration of the perfect tyre model.
iRacing is the most advanced and comprehensive racing simulation software in the world. It's also the most realistic.
To be fair, I am in the way of his hot lap. He beat me. I can't argue it. He did beat me. Yeah, I was playing stupid games. Do you mean we were having fun racing? That doesn't mean that look here, Tyler. Look here, Tyler. I'm not saying that I wasn't playing stupid games, but that was all prior to this. So, yeah, strategically, I did want him to have a crash with the other car behind, and I was a little bit slow down here because I thought, oh, maybe the other car will crash into him. I wouldn't call that a stupid game. I would say that's very entertaining. Now, that is all there, and okay, yeah, that let him catch up with us, but at the end of the day, this is completely textbook driving from me. Totally textbook driving here. Absolutely on the inside, done nothing wrong. I'm not understeering, and he's driven into me. So, look, I'm sorry. My stupid games are unrelated to him murdering me. It was a good takedown by him, though. It was a really good takedown. So he did beat me. I can't be bitter. And yeah, at the end of the day, I lost. So fair play to him. Credit to him. Omar's the winner. No, well, this wasn't stupid though. To me, what I could have done here to be a bit better is I should have squeezed him more on the left going into the corner. So that is on me. So this is how you avoid the here we go. This is a video. It's a video. This is a video, guys. This is a video. Hang on. Video. Oh dear. Right, guys, if you want to avoid hot lappers doing this to you in iRacing, there's me on the right. This is the hot lapper on the left. If you want to avoid this situation where you're on the inside and the car on the outside just drives into you, which is pretty much a classic iRacing move, it's textbook iRacing. This is basically iRacing 101. Car on the outside will drive into you as if there's no car there. If you want to not have that happen to you, the best way to avoid it is to make sure that when you go into the corner here, you put your car further on the left, closer to them. Now, you would think that's counterintuitive. Surely they're more likely to hit you sooner. You're giving them less space. And you might also think, well, hang on, there's a risk of netcode and stuff preemptively happening before an accident even happens. That's true. However, on balance, you really want to be squeezing the car on the left so that they know you're there, they can hear you, they can smell you, they hate you. But at the end of the day, if you're right next to them, they can't hot lap into you. They can't turn into you. Well, they could turn a little bit into you, but they can only really turn into you a little bit. So generally, if you're squeezing them on the left, it's a lot harder for them to then do the traditional hot lap into you or the completely blind hot lap into you. Now, the big risk, though, of squeezing into the corner is you get a bit of wheel overlap, and if they brake first, or you brake first, and then the wheels clip into each other. So you do have to be careful, and I would recommend in iRacing, you need to leave probably about 30-40 centimetres. Half a metre is generally enough to account for netcode and weird stuff that this other driver will do. But yeah, you want to be squeezing going into the corner here. You want to be right next to the driver that's on the outside so that they can see you and they can't turn in. If they do turn in, it'll drive into you at the start and they'll probably go off the track, stopping this sort of thing from happening. And so that's why also, if you're driving against good people, they will squeeze you and you'll be like, oh, why are you squeezing me so much? It's annoying at first, but that's why they're doing it. So there you go. That is a great race tip from Gamer Muscle. Amazing. Have changed your life. Have made sim racing better for you. Have a cup of tea and hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Take care. Goodbye. There you go. Was that a good video, guys? It's true that. It's a good tip. That it's a good tip. It was a bit long, that tip. It should have been a YouTube short. It is actually a very good tip, though, that I think a lot of people don't realise. Because it is counterintuitive. Because you think, oh, hang on, I want to leave space, but yeah, it's you know how it is. Massive tip. The biggest tip, huge tip. Game of Muscle. Should we call the videos Game of Muscle huge tip? Game of Muscle's biggest tip. Fly tipping. Tip. Just the tip. So we should do a series of videos called Just the Tip. Oh dear. Sim racing, guys. PG tips? No. Why would I promote that shit? Get out. Absolutely get out. You disgust me. Oh dear, guys. I think I might just have a pizza. I don't know if I can take any more of this. It was, what happened at the start? Oh, I think I messed up the start, didn't I? No, Retrofly. You really cannot. No one is going to trust anything you say now. If you ever try to run for government, this message will come up and people go, oh, I'm not voting for him. Hang on. What happened to this guy? Let's have a look. Dylan A. Schwalberg. Oh, hang on. Takeshi's Castle. This is what happened in the last race, but it's what happened to me. Car in front brakes a bit early. Car behind drives into them and then drives into the car on the outside. Oh, he's so stupid. I think the F3 is actually better driving, Tom, to be honest. Super Formula Light's got more grip. But the F3 car's got more controllable slip to it. But they're both terrible cars on the grand scheme of sim racing. So I don't know. They're both pretty terrible, to be honest. Is it possible to not have an ad every 5 minutes? It's crazy. Well, they're not every 5 minutes. If I have to watch the guy shave his balls one more time, I'm going to jab both my eyes out with forks. Yeah, Retrofly, you can become a member for free by linking your Amazon Prime, and then you don't get adverts. But the great thing about ads is, what's really good, you're supporting really desperate companies and helping spread the glory of capitalism around the world. Who doesn't want to do that? And B, you're helping pay my bills so I can keep doing this job. So every time that you watch an advert and you're like, oh God, you're actually helping us. So that your suffering is greatly appreciated. But you can avoid it by getting Twitch Nitro, becoming a member, linking your Amazon Prime. Yeah, there's lots of options, but I have to put ads on because I need to make money. Otherwise, I can't live stream. It's just how it is. We live in a capitalist society. Sorry. Did I not change the title? Oh, it's motorsport philosophy. No, well, there is philosophy. We just gave you the philosophy of capitalism. Why do people do this every single race? Why do they never use the brake pedal? The YouTube live stream's constantly pausing. It's not. Maybe your internet's too slow. Makes you angry just watching it. Yeah, I might have a pizza. I might have a break. Because I'm pretty tired. I've been up since 4 a.m. So might have to have a break here for pizza. Chill out, watch some Netflix, and then we'll be back for more streaming tomorrow. Try to do like videos. I'm trying to do videos and streams all in. Maximum content machine. Oh, it's ad blocker, yeah. Well, you see, that's the thing. I mean, but then you're paying for being a member here, so I mean, really, you're losing out. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm pretty exhausted, to be honest. Absolutely wrecked. Your YouTube buffers by pausing the stream. Oh yeah, it's probably to do with not having enough space. Hang on. Let me send you to my I'm gonna send you guys to someone that can drive well. He's basically my twin. He's like my twin if I could actually sim race or if I could play iRacing. So give him some love. Give him a follow, guys. Thanks for watching this one. I enjoyed the stream. It was great chatting, and I will see you soon. Hopefully we do some racing with subs in AC because it's awesome. So I'll catch you then, guys. Till then, I'm gonna send you to my brother. It's me if I've got hair. It's hair hairy muscle. Take care. Goodbye, guys.